know, it's getting weird. Oh,
Oh,
there it goes.
there what goes?
There it goes.
Goes what?
It started, I believe.
Oh, it's not appearing yet on the site, but
Well, it'll start in a couple. It should appear in a couple seconds.
okay.
Getting weird.
Loading video.
Yep, there it is.
Yep. Oh,
There it
hey,
is.
I'm actually loud this time.
Yeah,
That's
you
awesome.
are. Like I said, you're quite loud, which is good. You need to hear what you're talking about. So, the game looks good. I mean, the quality looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to be centered okay. What do you think? So you're watching it. I can't actually watch it live. Does the stream look good?
It looks very good. I can't tell if it's cutting off anything, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think I tried to make it so that it was cutting off nothing.
I can't tell.
Do you like my hat?
It might be, but if it is, it's not cutting off much. It should look fine.
Do you like my hat?
Yes. Isn't that the hat you've worn every time so far?
Yeah, except I was wearing the top hats once. I was thinking about doing the top hat look. What do you think about this? Hey, nobody else on Twitch does this.
Well, I can't see what new hat you put on if you.
Oh, wait, you'll see it in a second.
Okay.
You'll see it. I just put a top hat on it.
Okay. Top hat. Wait, is that the top hat from your wedding?
Yeah.
You mean the one I cut the hell out of the back of?
Hi. Sorry if I'm being too loud. Hey, Mistress of Magma. Thanks for joining. Yeah. Do I look good in my top hat? The only thing is, this thing, like, it starts to hurt my head after wearing it for a while.
Maybe because...
Since this is a game with furry people, I think I should stick with the cat hat, because...
Yeah.
Furry cats. I think that maybe makes more sense.
It does. Actually, and fun fact, this game was actually created by one person.
I know that. I've heard that. So that should be interesting. Yeah, I think based on what I previewed this game a little bit, and to me it feels like it was made by one person.
But
this should be interesting.
It's a little janky, but I think it's very good. It's still enjoyable as hell. And
we'll see.
Just wait. Once you get underground, that's when you'll start having that's when it starts becoming tough. Like up until that point, like I'll tell you when it starts getting really tough. But
maybe I'll blow through it because I'm such a genius expert gamer.
Go for it.
Hey.
It wouldn't surprise me, Brian. You've got skills.
I got skills, baby. Or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. So, for everyone who just joined the stream, I'm about to start playing Dust and Elysion Tale, which is a PC game from Steam. Mistress of Magma says, just mash all the buttons.
That might work.
I think there's only actually 2 buttons to mash, so by all of them, I believe you mean 2 buttons. Yes, I will mash them. Hey, Dragon Seal, welcome to the stream. If you are a new person, I am Brian Folk, and I do the webcomic Flipside. You probably know me from there. If you don't, it's a cool comic about fantasy and lesbians that you should check out. Right, Sarah?
Yes, it is actually pretty damn amazing.
And she's not just saying that because she likes me.
No, I actually really do like it. I would encourage you strongly to read book 0, though. Whether Brian actually wants you to, because it does a much better job of introducing the main characters than anything else. So
there you go. Read book 0. And today we're going to be playing Dust, like I said. I actually was planning to have Jennifer on the stream as well, but she's actually not feeling well right now. She's sick.
Oh no, really?
Moment. Yeah. Hey, Jen. I'm sorry I'm being loud. I'm sorry.
Tell Jen that I say for her to feel better.
Sarah says she hopes you feel better. What? Okay, I'll try. Well, anyway, thank you, Mistress of Magma. So, I guess we should go ahead and get started then. We should check out the help and options. Controls. That doesn't look like the cool controller I'm using at all. It looks like some gimpy controller. But
is it showing an
I'll
Xbox 360
it
controller
is.
right now?
I don't know what controller actually is. I believe some kind of obscure, weird controller that like not many people use. I'm not sure
really?
what it is.
Yeah,
but of course I'm
showing
using
an Xbox. Yeah, no.
I'm using the proper good
controller.
controller. As you can see, it doesn't exactly correspond to these buttons, but I'll try to figure it out here.
That's what he says. Xbox 360 controller for life. Well, after keyboard and mouse, because PC gaming rocks. But
the things you said just are so backwards just now.
Yeah, we have some slight disagreements.
WASD for directions. No. Why would you ever torment yourself like that? No, I'm using a controller. WASD. What is this? Control Ghetto?
I really need to think of a good acronym for WASD that makes it sound awesome.
WASD is literally a ghetto D-pad. That's literally what it is.
It's not the WASD I like, it's the mouse that I like. I like being able to use the mouse.
It's good for games where you need to aim, but for games where you don't need to aim, it's basically pointless. Anyway, we're going to start the game now, because we've been blabbering for a while.
Long since complete. Its storied civilization long since fallen to dust.
The story has begun.
The greatest legends of Elysium, long since forgotten. What was once a land of promise has fallen to the ravages of
Dragon
war.
Seal says he used WASD plus mouse.
Our most desperate hour.
Again, no,
that's really. I don't know. I have no idea what you would use the mouse for in this game.
The lone warrior stood
just
against
some slight aiming which direction, really. But it's at least.
But you can only it's a platformer and you face either left or right. So there is no aiming. Is there?
Show no mercy.
Kind of.
But despite his
But in regards to the controls, like again, normally a controller would work best, but this is one of the very rare games where WASD works just as well. It really does.
Well, it may it can never work just as well as the D-pad because it's that weird configuration of keys in your keyboard. You know, it's never gonna. It's always gonna be inferior to a D-pad.
Arise.
Whatever you say.
I mean, I'm sure it works fine, yeah, but it's not. I'd rather have a controller every single time. Mouse buttons for attacking. That's just
a talking sword.
Well, yeah, but
what are you?
Why?
Only that which you have summoned. Summoned.
Because
if you don't know the controller, that would be why.
That I do not know.
But
we shall learn in time. Now rise.
You were allowed to fight in
and
that
claim
last scene.
The blade of
I was? Well, I didn't. I thought it was a cutscene. It didn't really matter anyway. So anyway, there's a story happening right now.
Stop!
There is?
Stop right there!
And who is she?
And this character...
I'm
my video is showing loading.
It's making me pick options.
No
I don't
offense,
just play the...
You a bit, well,
I don't want to choose
small.
dialogue.
For a guardian, I mean.
Just pick some
I just look after
dialogue
that
that you've written and
After
present it to me.
200 years, nobody expects the
Oh
sword
god,
to
we're
just
back into
fly
this
off and
again.
start,
Brian dislikes this whole
I'm kind of
free choice of dialogue that isn't actually free choice of dialogue
Your
thing.
name was...
Well, all it does is basically
Hey, this
slow
isn't
down the
about
pacing
me.
of the
You're
actual
the one who's got my
cutscenes that I'm
sword.
trying to watch.
How
And I have
about
to
you
just
tell me
stop,
your name?
read
I'm...
the meaningless options that probably have no
Midget.
influence whatsoever.
His
on
name-
whatever
Why don't you
happens.
just select the first one every single time then?
No, that's exactly what I'm going to do, actually.
So...
Why would I bother?
Then.
Like, picking an
That's
option.
me. And you're dust?
If you're fighting,
would
if
seem
you're
that
playing a
way,
fighting game,
though
I'd
I
read the
can't
pad
recall that
better
name.
for when you're doing Hadokens and stuff. But otherwise, WASD works wonderfully for games like this. No, what are you, Dragon Seal? You're not making any sense.
So, what is
Why would
this
WASD be better
sword?
for like a
I
D-pad?
am the blade of
In this game, it doesn't really make that much of a difference because one of the advantages of
Why
using
would
a pad
WASD be better?
That's all great and everything.
one of the
but
advantages of
let's
using
get
a
about time to
thumbstick
got this
or
sword
a
back to the clan.
Well, actually, one thing that you can do is
sword fidget.
Yes.
Right now, it's the only thing that knows who I am.
I mean, if you're used to just pressing those keys, I guess it's fine. But it's like D-pad.
Well,
it's essentially the same thing, except it's at your thumb, and you don't have to. You know, it's just more comfortable. You can rest your thumb. You can move it.
I really need the sword back when you're
across
done
the
doing,
D-pad.
you know, whatever it is you're doing.
I don't know. I
It's
think
the
I,
same-
exactly am
for
I
me at
doing,
least,
huh?
I think I can hit
The
WASD
lie
the
to
corresponding
east.
directions quicker than I would be able to on a
There's a path
D-pad
that leads
because
down the mountainside.
there's you have 3
And
different
from there
fingers
you
you're
will
using
find a
instead of
village.
just the one.
That
Well, no,
is your
because
first
like
step.
you're never gonna use 3 fingers on a
Then will you
WA.
give me
Like
sword?
holding
I
Holding
really
three. Do
need
you
to
actually
get
use
home
3
before
fingers over
anyone
WASD
notices
when you're
it's
doing
Yeah, my A is
done.
used by my
Really?
Find out
index
just what it is I'm
by
supposed to
my
do.
it? So you use your
That's
whole
all
hand
yours,
just for the
fidget.
WASD.
Come on.
No, I
let's
use
go.
3 of my fingers for the WASD, but in addition to it's the same way that you
Wow.
type on a keyboard, where like one finger will be in charge of 3 different keys while it only hits one at a time. It's the same way with the WASD pad, where what you'll do is like your index finger hits D, E, C, and 3, because quite often you'll use any of those keys, and then your middle finger will hit W
Like,
and S.
I don't know, it just doesn't seem comfortable to have like 3 keys hovering over your keyboard. Like, just hold your thumb over the D-pad and you can easily switch any direction, like, instantly. Like, dude, it's like, it just seems naturally more effective and efficient, but, you know, whatever, I guess.
Again, the bottom line with this game is less, you know, I mean, yeah, Dragon Seal has a very valid point, which is that it's just a big
you use
deal
what you're
that
more comfortable with. Right,
yeah,
I know.
no,
I just still like it. The WASD is just, and the layout is weird too. The W key is slightly like askew of the S key because it's a keyboard and it's not really meant to be used as a D-pad. Imagine a D-pad if like the up arrow was like slightly to the left.
No, I will
Wouldn't that
admit
be weird?
that
That's what the ASWD keys literally are.
No,
It's literally a ghetto D-pad.
One of the things is that it was originally designed for typing and not so much playing video games, and it is one of those things where once you get used to it, it's much easier to work it. So, but
Yeah, definitely.
All
Alright, Dragon Seal. I don't know what you're talking about, but let's not argue about it.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a treasure key. Great. So anyway, I'm playing this game now. There was a bunch of cutscenes. I don't know if you noticed.
I was kind of paying attention. I remember them from what happens. It's basically
the-
evil sword, or basically talking sword, pixie cat lady who's protecting said sword.
The story in this game is kind of off-putting to me.
Really?
Yeah, it's just got that kind of fan fiction-y feel to it.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of, I'm not like, it just makes me feel uncomfortable.
What is it, Fidget?
Well, my kind has what you'd call a sixth sense, and there's something just
Whatever works or doesn't work for you, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it's anything really special. The story is fairly typical.
Fidget will alert you when treasure is nearby. Press the right stick. So is there treasure nearby? I don't
Oh, it's down.
hey,
It's down, I think.
Yes.
Try going down.
Well, this is a wall, so I do have to go down. Hello, Catherine. Welcome. Hey, you've showed up, Catherine. I thought you didn't like to watch me play platformers.
Unfortunately, it's not a cat lady. I wish it was a cat lady, but no. No, it's not a cat
Keyboard
lady.
is a... Alright, that's enough crazy things that you're saying, Dragon Seal. Let's keep that to a minimum. Oh, hey.
We are the PC Master Race. Hail us. Yeah.
Oh man, you're breaking me out. Consoles for life, bro. Especially older consoles. Although I like a PS3.
Correction. We found a locked chest.
How would you know it's locked? How did he know it was locked until you need to try to open it?
Wise Dust. These chests are protected by arcane locks from the last era, and are well beyond.
Well, this one isn't all pixely. Yeah, but I'm not really. But the art is not necessarily. I'm not sure how I like the art in this game, though.
Really, I would have expected you to like the art.
It's kind of inconsistent. Like, those close-up portraits, I'll talk about it more when they show up again, but they're kind of hideous. However, the design of my character is actually really cool. Like, the design and the animations look really good. But when those close-up portraits show up, it's just an assault on my eyes. It's like, look.
Calm yourself.
That character,
Dust.
so bad.
Remember what you've learned thus far.
The sword looks okay.
Mash the buttons! Do something!
Also, the coloring really, like, if Jennifer... That's why I was kind of hoping that she would be here so she could comment on it, because Jennifer would be horrified by the coloring of this game, I'm pretty sure. It's really terrible.
This is why you guys are the artists
just on the actual art, on the, where you see you guys close-ups there.
Nobody said
Like,
anything
the
about
backgrounds
monsters.
actually look nice.
Strange.
Yes,
Where did I learn
look
these
at the
things?
coloring on this guy. Look at the
You
coloring
wield
on
the
his,
blade
like,
of
cloak.
Ara, and
The
with it,
airbrushing is
all the
absolutely
skills imbued
hideous.
therein.
It's awful.
Hello?
And the airbrushing on this little, like,
Monsters?
weird
Is that
character.
why I summoned you? To control this
Look at the
power?
airbrushing on his clothes
It
and
is
stuff. It's
unlikely
terrible.
Ghost,
It's
that I would
awful.
awaken from my slumber for
Did you
such
turn on the
selfish
HD
reasons.
portraits in the options
There is
menu?
a
No, I
village
did
beyond
not.
these
Should
woods.
I? Is
Ah,
that
yeah, you might want to do that.
I don't think that's gonna- I don't think that's really the
And
problem.
then
But
Well,
okay.
it might be considering they did actually tone it down for the
Fidget,
Xbox
I think
360
things are
version.
about to get a whole lot.
By the way, Dragon Seal, you know quite a bit about this game. I take it you played
Okay.
it before?
Well, let's see if that makes a difference. Portrait quality, high. Yeah, I think I believe he said that he has played it before. I think he enjoys the game. But the backgrounds do look pretty good, though. And your character's design and animation are actually really good. I have to say that. Save teleport. And I press up to do that? Okay. Save my progress. Oh, that's an autosave. Well, if there's autosaves, I'm not going to bother. Yeah, Dragon Steel says he 100%ed this game.
Yeah.
That's
impressive. I don't know if
Mistress
there's
says she
any
got
game
bored
I've
of me.
fully 100%ed ever. So
I don't usually like. I mean, I do like the 100% games if I like them.
oh, hey, that's
and,
another
like-
thing this game has that you'll like. It has checkpoints, and that's it. So,
I like checkpoints when they're not too frequent. Too many checkpoints ruins a game.
well, again, you'll like the level underground with the I like to call the pain level, because just pain. Because that one has more infrequent checkpoints as well as
That's good. I like it.
as just like damage.
That's what I like to hear.
So you'll like that part of it, because that's where I basically lost all of my healing items.
Ah,
So.
that's what I like to hear, Sarah. So, one thing I'm finding a little awkward about these controls, Catherine says, always nice to see a colorblind mode. I don't know what that means.
Oh yeah, no, basically, no, there are people who play video games that are colorblind, and as a result of that, having a colorblind mode means basically that if I'm not perfectly botching...
Yeah. Like, it's literally, it's a mode for people who are colorblind.
Yeah, it just makes the colors more striking in regards to the saturation, I guess, and the tone versus just having colors. It's basically for people...
I want to see what that looks like.
Okay, well, I've never actually tried it.
Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so colorblind mode is on now.
Well, I won't see it for like another 30 seconds, but because
I actually don't notice any difference at all.
it's probably just tones and slight changes in regards to making colors more
I think
striking.
I actually just parried something. Because I tapped forward on the thing just as I was being attacked, and there was like a flash.
Yeah, there is a parry in this. So,
So one thing that is a little awkward that I don't really understand is sometimes I'm dashing backwards, and it's like some kind of dodge move. But I'm not sure why I'm doing that. I'm just pressing the square button a lot.
To the dust storm.
well, I think, again, a lot of this stuff gets explained as the game goes on. Like, the parry does get explained in, like, a mini-boss, and...
to perform the dust storm.
So...
But beware, skilled as you may be.
In that case, maybe I can
Oh, yeah,
help.
no,
If you press the super ballistic
I can
fidget
tell you,
action
by the
button
way, I
of
can
power,
actually see the
I'll
screen
perform
now. The
movements
difference
so
in regards to,
spectacularly
from what I
awesome
can
that you'll
tell,
produce emotions
is
you
that
didn't
it's
even
less
know existed.
shading and more
Please
just like...
contain yourselves as I
It's
demonstrate.
blockier, I think, in regards to the colorblind mode.
This character, my sidekick, is like one of the most annoying sidekicks I've seen in quite some time.
Yeah, I get the feeling it was
needs
decided intentionally to be annoyed, which is... Oh, actually, there is an enemy that causes her to be silenced.
Actually does.
Well, we're gonna have to look for that.
Yeah, no, actually, it's kind of funny because the main character basically goes, "Oh no, you're silent, how horrible!"
Catherine says that the colorblind mode is just... It's just indicators for things where color matters.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, this is a cutscene. I see. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it off in that case, because I don't know what it's actually doing.
Oh, by the way, every time I use my power,
Yeah, okay.
Yes, Dust. Between your combos and Fidget's own powers, you can achieve a higher... However, if you are struck by an enemy, the
All right, I think I understand.
Yes,
if this
change
is all too much for you, you can check out
I
the
think I
help screen via
understand.
the pause menu.
So what you're saying
Thanks,
is,
Fidget.
I need
I'll
to
take a
get
look
more
if I'm ever in trouble.
experience points. Thank you. Good idea. Good call on that, Widget. Let's get more experience points. Oh, I'm gonna turn that off. By the way, I picked hard mode when I started this game, right?
I didn't notice.
I'm not sure.
I guess it feels very easy, and again, the difficulties ramp up.
Well, I don't know. I'm getting hurt. So, okay, so that move... How did I do that again? Oh, you just hold the triangle button. Okay.
Be aware that some of this stuff uses up your energy at the top. The white.
Mistress of Magma agrees she is super annoying, but also the source for fourth wall breaking and references.
Yes.
Oh, great! My favorite things: fourth wall breaking and references. My favorite. So basically, she's the worst.
Anyway.